Here we go. We are recording. Okay, so let me pull up my notes because there's just a few things that I kind of bullet pointed that I wanted to go over. Okay, so as I was saying, since we're recording now, we're having a team call with just our coaches once a month, first Thursday of every month. The first thing I want to ask you guys is, I was thinking about putting together a monthly calendar. I was trying to think of things that would help us stay on track and like know what's going on, and stay on track on top of team calls, and be really aware of program launches and what's happening. Would a team calendar be helpful? Like if I just created a September calendar, let's say, and I put Monday's Slay call and the times, and then on September 30th is when the work launches, and the first Thursday is our mastermind call, and like I had things like planned out so you can see your month. Would that be helpful? Yes or no?
That would help me because I don't know. I'm like trying to learn a whole lot.
Okay, so check. I want to talk to you guys because I want to do a bunch of work behind the scenes, and you guys not benefit from it. Like if I'm going to take an hour of my time to create a calendar, I want it to be beneficial to you. And so that's why I like to ask to make sure that what I do helps everybody. Okay. Calendar check. Okay, so I'm going to start working on that. I'm going to try to get that out every single month, and maybe I'll put it on our coach team page as like the cover photo. And so whenever you go to the team page, you'll just see, okay, that's right. Okay, team calls are National Wake Up Calls Monday, team calls Monday night. Okay, Thursday we got our team call. Okay, this is when this program launches. Okay, we're going to do this. And we can just go from there. Okay?
Would you include like, you know, ideas of what to post on those days?
I can. Would that be helpful?
I mean, it doesn't have to be super specific, but if it's like Monday, nutrition, Tuesday, move of the day, Wednesday, I don't know. But I guess that maybe that's kind of like
no, I actually like that.
Common sense. But
I like that too because it's not really common sense. Nothing is really common sense. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, because sometimes I'll run out of ideas and I'm like, I wish there was like a guide, almost like a, you know, when you have like for spelling words, and then like you have all your options of like how to write your spelling words. It's options of like what to talk about.
Yeah, and I like that idea a lot.
A menu.
Like a menu or like a cheat sheet. Like when you're struggling to post,
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to post. Let me look in the calendar. Oh, Wednesday, it's recipe day. That's easy. Let me go just find a recipe.
Exactly.
So I love that idea. I'll actually add that in. It'll be basic, but
yeah.
That's good. That's good. Because like I don't know what to put. Like I wake up at 4 something in the morning, do workouts, and I go to work. And I have time where I just read y'all stuff, but I can't really keep up with. I don't know who's our team and who's anybody else's team. I don't know who is who.
Well,
like I know it's not a big deal, but what if we wanted to like do like, hey, it's a team. You know, here's a team effort to get together, or a team workout on a weekend, and not everybody can make it, but like if it's just something for the whole team to come together, and have ideas.
Yeah. So I'll put all of that in the calendar. I'll put as much as I can into the calendar. Post ideas. I'll put like our live workout every Saturday. And we'll just go from there. I love the idea stuff because like you said, Jenna, like even new coaches, they don't know what to post, you know, it's like this whole new world of social media and, you know, these crazy Beachbody coaches, like, I don't know. So, okay, so I'm going to do that. That is on my list of to-dos. My next question, yes, please chime in.
Nicolette had some, like July, she had some posts for ideas of what to post. So I don't know if that would help with creation. And then she had something she'd mentioned about a calendar of general ideas or what to post. I just never found it yet. So there's that resource to help.
Okay.
Yeah. I had seen hers previously. I just, you know, I don't know if we were doing like a team thing. That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I was trying to mention it.
Yeah, Nicolette used to do that a lot more. And now she kind of strayed away from that. But I think it was really beneficial. So I'll find that and get some ideas off of that as well. My second question is, you guys, that welcome packet that I created, are you guys using that? I'm just curious. For like new challengers, are you sending it to your new challenger? Like, here's a welcome packet with all.
I use it.
I forgot about it.
I've used it from inception, like from day one. I use it.
Okay. Well,
I haven't welcomed anyone.
It's not program specific, right? It's like welcome to. It's not program specific, right?
right. I completely unbranded it as much as possible, so it doesn't even say Empowered Alliance because I know like you have your own team, Juliet. You have your own team.
Because I used like the same one Juliet had, and I remember accidentally.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like typed over it and like changed her master. And I was like, but yeah. So yeah, we missed that, Jenna. Good.
So, yeah. I just was curious because first of all, that took me a lot of time. And second of all, I was wondering if you were actually finding it beneficial because I was thinking about making a new coach one. Like, here's your welcome packet for our Fit Squad community. And also, you're a new coach now, so here's a welcome packet as far as what it looks like to get started as a new coach. Would that?
I'll take it.
I'll take it. But I have to know where these things are. Like, could they come across in a link and they're on Facebook and then they disappear?
There's probably like files or something.
If you make a folder in Google Drive, is what I started doing, is making just a Beachbody folder, and I dump everything in there. And so I use it for new challengers, new coaches.
You're doing that that's on a laptop.
So
you
this
do it
is
from your
what I
phone.
do. This is
Okay.
I don't know how to use Google Drive. I don't know how to save anything. I don't know how to use Excel. I don't know how to do anything on the computer, please.
So
This is what I do. Nobody judge me, you teachers and technicians.
You're good.
Let me mute myself.
But when I come across a link, or if I come across like a video that I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want to watch that, but I can't watch it right now, make sure you save it. And so I have an app that's called Evernote. This is an app that I use because I have it on my phone and I can log into it on my computer as well and activate or access whatever I've saved in both places. So it's really convenient for my mind. And so what I'll do is I have a folder that's just called links and documents and something PDFs or something like that. I literally label it and I put the link into my Evernote folder. That way I can go back to it and find it so much easier than trying to scroll through what group it was in. And
that's the same thing as Google Drive. It's just a Word document. Google Drive just holds a Word document. Yeah.
Well, I know what Google Drive is. I just I'm like, don't have it on my phone, and I'm always on my phone.
I haven't used it since school, and that was only because, so you can have this document. The only reason that I liked it is because you can have a document, and if you have her email or her email or her email, you can all put things onto one document, collaborate, like you can all do it.
Right.
So that's why I liked Google Drive in school, because I want other people to do work.
Yeah.
On this document.
I love Google Drive too. It's just not my jam right now. And so I know what
Evernote.
I'll try it. So the welcome packet, going back to that, I can send you all the link and you can just save it, or it's uploaded in our Fit Squad community in the unit section. I uploaded it into our
hard. Okay, so I just
you can find it there. You can copy it. You can just keep it somewhere. So when I have a new client sign up, I literally send it straight to them through Messenger, and I say, I'm so excited, blah, 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 blah. Here's a welcome packet. It has a lot of information. It will answer a lot of your questions. You'll know exactly what it looks like to be a part of our community. Boom, I send it to them. I also send them a welcome email that basically says the same thing in the welcome packet, but now it's in their email just in case they lose that. So I send them an email, and then I include the link to the welcome packet in my actual email. That's all I do when I welcome a new coach or a new challenger, a new client. And then I obviously add them to the tracker app. So I'm not sure if that helped or not, but I think that I just think it's really helpful for somebody to just have one link that has everything, like how to use your containers, how to access Beachbody on demand. It talks about the coaching opportunity. So this is like a little snippet of information that they just automatically get. And then it talks about personal development. Like it literally, I just feel like it sets them up for success right off the bat. And it's all in one little package. So I think it's really helpful. I would like to receive something like that from my coach if I signed up and joined something like this. That's why I was asking, because I didn't know if you guys were using it, first of all, and if a new coach, I will start working on a new coach packet too.
I could read this and tell you like it, because I'm new to all this crap. Not meaning crap. That's like I'm new to it all. I'm new to so what I didn't like was the first option. Like, here's this training. I didn't like the Facebook training link thing because I couldn't figure out what trainings were to what. And I'd rather have gone into my Beachbody coach office to do training. I don't know if that's a preference thing or just because I couldn't really navigate the Facebook training page well. But I'd rather do the Beachbody coach thing. And one of the videos I got in an email that you sent for me helped me do that.
Okay.
So I can go.
Good. Perfect. I love feedback. Like guys, my passion is to serve you. My passion is to do things that will obviously help me too, but to help you better your business so you don't have to worry about doing it yourself. Because what I want you to focus on is your business. I want you to focus on Success Club. I want you to focus on the vital behaviors and doing a power hour, not creating graphics, creating all these fancy PDFs, creating this and this and this and this and this. That's not really technically moving your business forward. They're great tools, but I want you guys to solely focus on what's going to build your income, because that's what I care about most for you and on this team. So that's why I'm asking you these questions, like what can I do on my spare time to help you guys thrive, and what would be beneficial? And I love ideas because I'm not administrative. I'm not very creative when it comes to some things, but I know some of you are. And so this is why I want to have these calls, because I want to know. I just want some ideas. I want to get some gears rolling on how we can just be the best coaches possible and have the best resources, or resources at least that are going to help our clients and coaches. Okay. So I'm going to start working on the new coach packet. I will not give you a timeline on when that's going to be done, but it'll be done by 2020. Let's just say that. I'm kidding. I'll really have it done sooner than that. Okay. Another thing I wanted to go over is, okay, is there anything else that you guys can think of right now as far as what we're talking about that would be beneficial? Something that you're like, oh my gosh, I really wish I had this, or I really wish we would create something like this. Anything?
Can I access 2B mindset without, do I already have access to 2B mindset? No, that's something I have to get separate?
Yep. 2B mindset is separate. Ultimate Portion Fix is separate.
Okay. So the only things for food how do I learn more about nutrition without having to go become certified through nutrition?
Go to the Fix 8 cooking show.
So I just watch the different cooking show and different cooks, but it don't really tell me why or how.
Well, and there's videos in there that says how to use your containers, how to clean out your pantry, what this is. So it's not just recipes, it's actually how to use your containers.
These little links in the welcome packet?
No, it is in your Beachbody On Demand. It's a program in your Beachbody On Demand. If you go to beachbodyondemand.com and go to the top and click nutrition, it'll have a drop down and it'll say Fix 8 cooking show, or Fix 8.
Yeah.
And then you want to click on that, and in there is a lot of great nutrition training.
Okay, I've watched a couple recipes, but I didn't know if it trained.
Yeah, there's some good training in there. Also the 21-day fix program.
Yeah, I went through that.
Yeah, there's a lot of good nutritional stuff in the program materials in there too, as far as goes, the containers. Okay, I want to know if there's nothing else on that. I want to talk a little bit about our challenge group, about our Fit Squad community. I just named it that because it's unbranded, it's fun, and I want you to feel like you can invite and include your clients without feeling like it's my group. I don't want you guys to feel like it's my show and I'm just posting and, yeah, I'm your coach, but this is really the coach that posts or whatever. I don't want that. And that's what I've been struggling with this for probably a year now. And I'm trying to just figure out my vision for our challenge group or our community, whatever you want to call it, is for it literally to be like we're all best friends and we're all just sharing our life. And it's kind of like our own personal Facebook page, but in a community environment. So everybody's kind of sharing their life. Like if I had trouble pooping on the toilet the other day, I want to feel comfortable posting in that group that I had trouble pooping on the toilet. That's how close knit I want to be with our clients, with our coaches, with you guys. I would love to see you in there more. And I'm trying to just figure out how we can do that without the group being too overwhelming and too many things going on. But I'm almost starting to think like maybe too many things is good because that means people feel comfortable posting in there. And
I was wondering, like, I haven't talked to Juliet about it, but I mean, I don't know, like, I think when you're new, it is pretty cool to see all the girls in there. You're like, oh, okay, like instead of like going to a group where, you might think that the person who signed you up has so many girls because they're seeing you guys like on my stories, but like when they come into my tracker, there's not like a lot of the girls that I sign up don't even show up to the tracker. And I don't know if it's because I don't know, maybe there's not as many girls on there, or I mean, as many of my girls. Juliet's killing it with all her coaches, with all her girls she signs up. But they don't really come on there, so I'm wondering like maybe they just need to see more people, and then they're excited to come on there and be like, oh, look at what I ate today or whatever. And if it was just like, if you're gonna add somebody, you could just say like, welcome to. I mean, you could still say like, welcome to whatever your team is, but like we're all there. I don't know. Would be cool.
That's what I'm thinking too. It's like,
yeah, it would be cool to do that.
I want you guys to feel like it's your group.
It would feel like kind of like a slumber party, like
yes.
Instead of like, this is my room, only my room. You can't go into the other room.
I hate that. Like I want to be able to. I just want it to be so fun. I don't like groups where it's like, let's talk about clean eating. And here's like,
yeah.
Like it's too serious, it's too structured, and it's boring. It's freaking boring. And for me personally, I don't like accountability groups. I don't need them. I really hold myself accountable really well. Yeah. But I would need a community. I would need
the community piece. Because I feel like my girls, I feel like me looking in, especially like when I work out with you guys in the morning, all like the 150 people that watch my stories when I'm sharing you guys, they're like, I feel like the same girls are looking at you guys. And then when they come into my tracker, they're like, where's everybody at? You know what I mean? Like, so I would love it.
You don't add them to both? See, what I do with my challengers and my welcome
I just do them to mine or ours.
I put them, I say the tracker is so you can have your records, because some people like to have, like, they have that calendar that shows up and they can log their stuff in there. But I say the bigger community where everyone, is, and, it's fun, is the Facebook. So, like Melody,
I do put them on the Facebook.
Yes, the Facebook app. And so she like Liliana OG, she posts in both of them. So does Melody and like a couple of other my challengers, but it's more for their records because I like seeing calendars and stuff. Yeah.
But you're talking about the tracker, right, Jenna?
I'm talking about the Facebook group.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was way off.
But never mind. I haven't even looked at my tracker.
What is this tracker? Yeah, I don't know what the tracker is.
Well, you're a part of the tracker. You signed up.
I know, but I don't know what it is.
So basically, this is what
have I been on it?
This is what I've been doing. I like Facebook because I feel closer with my girls. I feel Like I love going live. Well, I haven't gone live enough, but I love the opportunity to go live. I think Facebook groups are easier to connect with people because you can actually like see their profile and see their lifestyle. I used the tracker app mainly or solely last year, and it was good at first, but it just got dead, and it was just it got boring, and I was just like, I just don't like this tracker app anymore. I love it to be able to track. I love it to be able to, for my clients to put in their progress photos and for them to have their app to put in all of their stats, because I like that organization. But I feel like it was lacking the community aspect. So that's why I moved to Facebook, but I run everything on Facebook, really, like posting and all that stuff. But I tell my clients, I said, okay, I'm going to add you to a tracker app. That's for your personal use. You put your progress photos, you can log your workouts and your Shakeology for your personal use. So basically I was saying that because I wanted them to know that I'm not really going to be checking in that often, because I just don't get in there. So I don't want them to, think that I am. But this is what I'm thinking. I think we should all create our own tracker app group as coaches, maybe. And so when you have a client that's onboarding, you could be like, okay, this is our big community with all of our girls. And this is where I want you to feel free to ask questions, post your sweaty selfies, go crazy in this group. This is a tracker app that I'm adding you to, so you can track your progress, track and log your workouts. You can really see how well you're doing, staying on track, and you have everything in one place. That's what I've been kind of doing with my clients. That's optional for you, but that's an opportunity for you to just have a separate group with your girls without having to run an entire challenge group. Does that make sense? And you can still plug them into like our big slumber party community. I'm just trying to brainstorm. I've been thinking about this all week because it's literally driving me nuts. And I'm almost, the whole check-in, sweaty selfie roll call posts, how do you guys feel about those? Like, I just want give me something. Give me some feedback.
I like doing little moves, little videos, and I love seeing everyone's dance party, but I suck at those, so I can't do moves.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I did these little jumping jacks today. I did some of these. I did some of these. I like those a lot better than this. I forget to take a sweaty selfie. I take more videos
lately.
Yeah, did a lot of these. And I make them super fast with my Snapchat before I load them, so I really look like.
Rachel, yes.
What was I going to say? So I've been doing my own challenge group for close to 2 months now. And the sweaty selfie thing is a hit on there. There are a handful of women who never do it, but they're kind of like, they're just not really wanting the community as much as the other women are. Do you know what I mean? And so it's not a selfie thing. It's more of just like they're not as into the challenge group. But like we do them on mine, and most of the girls are really, really consistent with it. I mean, I like it. I haven't been doing it on your guys' group because running a challenge group is a lot.
That part.
But I mean, I still do one every day on my group, and a lot of us do.
Okay. I was curious about that because I didn't know if it was too, like when you jump into a group and you get added to a group and you scroll a little bit, would you like to see more just posts, or would you like to see like TikToks and here's a sweaty selfie and here's a live video and here's this other person's sweaty selfie, like rolls of sweaty selfies in the actual feed, boomerangs. I'm just trying to think, like, I feel like things are too structured and I don't like.
Yeah. I think it would be cool to be like, TikTok challenge, go, or whatever, instead of like, a nice layout or whatever that's so perfect. You could just be like, all right, guys, TikTok challenge now. And then you post yours and then boom, 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 just a whole bunch of videos.
Yeah, that's more what I'm thinking. And honestly, the reason why I'm asking about that, because I hate scheduling posts. I hate it so much. Like
it's like lesson planning.
It is horrible. Like I'll never be a teacher, first of all. But it just takes too much time. And I'm just thinking, if we just have this group where we're just all asking questions whenever we want, posting on the feed, posting our sweaty selfie on the feed, Checking in with our people too. This is something, and I know some of you, so let me backtrack a little bit. I know some of you run your own groups, and I think that is totally fine. I don't want you to think that you have to be a part of this. I don't want you to think you have to add your people to everything. So that's up to you as a coach. What I would say though, if you're running your own groups and you're struggling to hit Success Club, I would stop running your own groups. Or only because, and this is why, I am all for you guys branching off and becoming a leader and independent and running things on yourself. I did that the second month I joined as a coach. I think it's great. I think it's good to take lead, and I think it's good to take charge. You don't have to follow me or add people to my group or our group. I keep saying mine because I don't want that, but I want you to also feel like it's not my group and that you have the opportunity to add your people so it takes some work off of you. So you can focus on what you need to focus on more of in your business. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you're already currently running your group and it's rocking and you love it and you just love having your separate space, keep it. Please keep it and be consistent in there and run it like a rock star. I just want you guys to know that I'm here, and I want us to feel like it's a community, more of a community, because I just think that's what people crave. People don't want these scheduled posts and it to be boring and too fancy and strict. I don't want that. I don't like that. And so I'm trying to just think of how, we can do more things, like you guys popping in live with, the last 5 minutes of your workout, or popping in live, making your Shakeology, giving some people like different ideas, not just me, but like.
Or we can all how we text each other, hey, is anybody going to work out right now?
Yes.
We could do that and then actually all pop on at the same time. How, like Juliet, you were saying how you can get live together, get on live together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be cool too.
I just don't want it to be strict. I want you guys to feel free to post whatever you want. And I want people to see you. I want our clients to feel comfortable posting just on the feed. And let me tell you something too. It makes such a difference when not just my clients get feedback from me. Like when I see their sweaty selfie, I really try to encourage them. But when they get encouragement from you guys and another,
that part,
it is powerful, because then they're like, oh, she noticed me, and that's not my coach. That's pretty darn cool, That's the vibe that I want in our challenger. I want us all to encourage our clients, and maybe like Stephanie, your clients will post an awesome sweaty selfie, and Rachel goes in and is like, oh my gosh, girl, your abs are freaking amazing, and then that person, your client, feels way more supported, not only by you, but now by somebody else.
I think we're more powerful with numbers, sticking together.
Yeah.
Even though, having your own space is pretty cool too, but I don't know. Juliet, you're rocking it. My girl, my people are not.
I want to say, I did have my hand raised, but I see this in the classroom. Yeah. I'm turning on my educator hat at this moment. I totally get what you're saying, Jenna. You don't want it to be so cookie cutter box, but as a teacher, you have to have that kind of differentiated instruction. There are some people who thrive on that, to know that when I log into there, this is where I'm going to post my sweaty selfie. I'm going to comment and move along, do their little 2 cents and move along with their day. Mm-hmm. The people who are like me, you and Stephanie and Jenna number 2, who are balls to the walls, let's do this, and it works for us because that's just our I want to say love language, but you know what I'm trying to say. That's just our language. Yeah, the vibe that we give off. But I do also, to piggyback what you said on, to comment on other people's stuff. I try to do that in the Challenger and make sure I at least and then comment. But I think if I'm going to be 100, and since you were talking about poop a minute ago, when I started, I was pushing people into the Facebook group. Now, there are some people of mine who will still go in there and log, but I think when they see people that they don't know, even if it's in their stories, if I have a lot of my people, I know them, so it's if I don't know this other person, I'm not going to engage. I'm the type of person I engage with everyone. I can show up to any party and be like, let's turn up. You know what I mean? So it's just that differentiation, which is why you give people options.
Right.
And that's my 2 cents.
So maybe,
But,
go ahead.
well, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's where the challenge tracker comes in, like how Jenna was saying, like, this is just for your own data where you have your photo in there and, your own, but you're not really checking on that as much. But then that accountability piece. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Rachel, you had your hand up. Did you? I like these hand raising things.
I tried it, but it didn't work.
I was like, where? I only saw your picture, and I'm like, oh yeah, the button.
I don't think I meant to raise my hand. If I did, that was an accident. But I agree, as a teacher, the different people are going to be wanting different things. And so I don't really know, because it's hard. Like,
yeah, and then I'm like, well, don't you want to attract people? I mean, not that you want everyone like you, but like some people are gonna get it, and the ones that don't just hop onto the tracker, and they're like, okay, like this is for me. And then if I want to get fun with my videos and stuff and get motivated, I'll go on Facebook. Like,
yeah. Well, and that's what I was thinking. Hold on, Jenna. I see you. That's what I was thinking. Like the more structured people might like just the tracker. And that way you as a coach can see that your people are still logging in and checking in. But the more free-spirited, like people might like a Facebook community. And another thing is too, I thought just tagging your people in the community and throwing out random challenges. Like those people who are a little scared to post in our group, maybe like the community group, you could be like, okay, I'm tagging Stephanie. I challenge you to post your sweaty selfie today. Let's see it, girl. And we're all here to love on you. Like we could do fun stuff that helps people really get out of their comfort zone and maybe get used to being comfortable with people they don't know. And like, then we can see them. And then I just think like the sweaty selfie checker is great to keep everything under control in the feed. And it's I can just go there and I can check in. Like, I just feel like people aren't getting the support they need. And I'm just trying to figure out ways to encourage, push them out of their comfort zone, make them feel welcome, make them feel supported, make them feel like they can ask questions in the group. I feel like when we have like just a roll call for this and you post under this post and you can only post under this post, don't post over here. Like, I feel like it's too structured. And then maybe the more structured people need the tracker app. I know I have 5 teachers on here. So, I know
they need it everywhere. They need the structure everywhere, in the hallway, in the classroom, in the bathroom. They need it everywhere.
I may not. Yeah, maybe I wasn't supposed to be a teacher, because to me, I'm like, lesson plans, what? Why? Like, I'm winging it. Like, you guys, these are the continents, okay? Like,
you're also in a private school. No state tests.
So I will say this, and I see you, Jenna. I didn't forget about you. I will say this, like, I have to remember that I can't please everybody either. Please every type of personality and structured person and free-spirited person. Like, there's just going to be people that aren't really into being in our group at all. That's me. Honestly, I would be that person. I never checked into Nicolette's group when I was a part of, like, just joined as a coach. It's like, I forget. And I did my workout. Like, why does everybody have to know about it? And so there's going to be.
But then someone like Liliana is like, yeah.
Liliana, then she's like posting everything.
By the way, she said to say hi to everybody. So
she's posting every group.
And that's what I crave. That's what I crave. I want, because she just posted like her tattoo, like in our group, and I'm just like, that's what I want. Like, you just posting a little bit about your life.
Yeah, like kind of random, but it's just a community, like, and the meaning behind it and what it's done in your life.
And she knew that we would celebrate with her. She knew that if she posted,
she trusted that.
Because of what she did. And it doesn't have to be health and fitness all the time. Sometimes I'm tired of talking about health and fitness. Like, I want to know what you're doing tonight. Like, take a boomerang of your current view. Now, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
I would love to know more about people and their life. I just feel so disconnected from my clients, and sometimes for you guys, just because we're kind of just all over and doing our own thing, and not that we can be together all the time, but I kind of like wish we lived together. Anyways.
I know. Well, and that's how I feel on just my Instagram. I'm like, I'm tired of talking about like, and I just need to like put in just like some, sprinkle in your own sauce, like your own whatever, and then randomly like a few clips of your workout. Like,
yeah,
that's what I just like, literally it hit me today. I was like, I'm so tired of talking about the same crap. I feel like I'm starting to look like everyone else, like you know what I mean? So I understand what you're saying is just shake it up, like just loosen up, and
yeah.
But if you have questions, like I'm here for you, like.
Right, and I just figured like we can just kind of be popping in and out of the group and really just encourage people. Like, if you have a question, just ask it. Like, I can't come up with all these like posts all the time that answer the same question in 10 different ways. Like, people just need to ask a question, then we can just all flood it with some answers and our opinions and what's worked for us, and then go from there. Like, it's very time consuming coming up with stuff, and honestly I never read the posts anyways. Like, I don't think anybody does. I really don't think anybody reads them actually. Okay, Jenna, what did you have to say? And then Georgia, I see you.
I think we kind of already, like, you already kind of said it. I just like how the Beachbody On Demand Facebook page thing, I like that page a whole lot because sorry, I have loud family, we're all loud. But I like that page a whole lot because you could go on there and ask questions, and the one thing I don't like is too many people. So after I ask a question, there's 255 responses in 5 minutes, and I'm like, wait a minute, should I try chocolate or should I stick with chocolate or try orange?
I got it.
Like, all I wanted to know was, does the orange recovery taste like the Flintstone push pop? Like, that's all I needed to know.
Oh my gosh, I used to eat those all the time.
I hear this with
those are life. Those are life.
That's awesome. I know. Well, okay, so this is my other concern about it getting too crazy. Is it getting too crazy and nobody can keep up, and then they just don't want to even participate because it's too overwhelming?
Well, it depends on how many people you have, I would think. And 250 is not a lot of people.
Yeah, and not everybody plugs in. I just feel like the people that really are craving, like, to ask a question, like, I want them to feel comfortable asking.
You want to make the introverts extroverts.
Yeah, and like if they see asking a question, then they'll be more comfortable over here. I don't know, and I like that point, Jenna, because I do like the Beachbody On Demand page because people just randomly go in there and share their results, and their workout, and ask questions. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what I want. I want to be like the Beachbody On Demand page.
Yeah. I didn't know we could just post on that Fit Girl Squad. But it can't be just me either, because I'll post on there. And then
when you go to Summit and you see them, you're like, oh, you're from, like, I've seen you on Beachbody On Demand, like the Facebook page or whatever. Yeah. And you're like, you're kind of like a little mini celebrity because you're always posting there,
Yeah.
I like that. Georgia, what did you have to say?
I was thinking, well, with that conversation, it reminded me of how the MN100, your group, is going, and how people have some people post, well, just the openness on the post. Like, people don't always post their sweaty selfie in the sweaty selfie. Like, that's allowed. Yeah, I guess in the group it's not frowned upon. Like, right. It's more random, I guess. So I don't know what helped that happen, but if you open that up to our group, I think if you have the structured post or the sweaty selfie post, that still gets those, and then opening the challenges. And if we as coaches have to be the leaders into showing that behavior of what we want to accept, so they have to be able to see it before they know it's acceptable, or the welcome video saying it, or like right. What behaviors the group is expecting.
Right. And that's what would be like the transition from how we're doing it to what our vision is. It's going to take maybe some trial and error and practice. And I just want the retention of our clients and the retention of our coaches I think it's just going to be a lot more. If they feel connected, because they don't, it's not necessarily, I see it all the time. It's like people don't care what we're doing. People care why we're doing it. If they feel connected with a group of women, they're not going to leave. They're not going to leave. I would not leave. If like, I will never quit coaching because of you guys. I will never, ever quit because of this community and because of my clients. But if I didn't have that, you're more likely to quit. You know, you're more like, well, why am I even doing these programs? I can't even find the motivation. But if you have a community to plug into that gives you the motivation, you're more likely to stay on track. So I'm just trying to, I hope you guys see my vision. I'm not sure how this is going to work out or play out, but I just want more. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to reiterate. If you're running your own group, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. And I don't want you to feel like you have to, you know, be in our Fit Squad community also. I just want to provide an environment for you and your clients and coaches where we all feel comfortable. And that's why I will say it again. If we just have this as our community and then have like our own tracker app that we plug our own clients into so we can keep track of everybody, then that's, I don't know. I just think that might, because it still shows that you're a leader, that you have your own tracker app, you can call it whatever you want. And then it also shows you as a leader in our fitness community because you're still going to be posting your stuff also if you wanted.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like, you know, not all the logistics because, you know, but I'm thinking like if we had an idea of something you wanted to post on that Facebook group, you know, then maybe we would just go on the thread, on our thread, how we do it. And we're like, hey, I'm thinking of like, you know, posting on our Facebook group because it is our Facebook group. Yeah. Like, you know, kind of like everybody wear pink tomorrow, and then like, you know, something stupid, crazy like that. And
on
then
Wednesdays we wear pink.
Or well, you're wearing pink like this whole picture. But like, yeah, so do some, and then you guys can chime in like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, or like, why don't we save that for Thursday? Since it's
no,
like,
do it on Wednesday. You have to wear pink on Wednesday.
Or, you know, something, so that way we can chime in with each other, not to necessarily get each other's okay, but just to like, I don't know. But if we're all doing it at the same time too, that might be overwhelming. I don't know.
But I think that's good though, because if we know that post is going to be posted, we can all jump right in there and start commenting on it and have it really blow up and make it really fun. You know, the worst thing is doing a post like that and it's dead. I know it like,
I have a pink straw.
I have a question. Jenna, how did that go when you had each one of us like do a certain post? Because I know I did one with like make a sentence out of with this ring, and it did really good, you know, like just having individual people do a specific topic on each post or each day.
I thought it was really good. I liked it because I like seeing you guys in the group posting. It just wasn't structured enough. Like I didn't plan it for you guys well enough. I don't think. I think it would work better if we each took a week instead of a day. You know,
okay.
like Juliet, you're in charge of week 1 in October. Stephanie, you're in charge of week 2 in October, and we kind of like take a whole week so people like see us every single day. So we also like get practice like knowing.
I actually like that. Like maybe Monday do like a video, and then Tuesday like a meal prep, and then Wednesday dance party, something like that. That'd be dope.
Thursday TikTok challenge.
Yeah.
No, Thursday. Thirsty Thursdays. What are you drinking after work today? First sweaty selfie. You gotta work for it now.
Yeah.
But just something more like not so monotone and more real life. I mean, we're working out in real life, but
yeah. I want people to be like surprised, you know, like see a random post like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, you know, like like talking about personal stuff, like can we talk about poop? Can we talk about like how our kids are, I don't know, smeared marker? Like let's talk about, you know, mom life. Let's talk about, you know, click on the best multivitamin. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just want more of that. And whatever we can do to do that, I want to do. And I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I didn't know if that was just me because again, I will always take charge because I feel like I have to. And like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like because
I know what you mean, but it's good because you're gonna get your clients with even your clients are a little bit different too. You know, they're not always gonna be like you. I've signed up some people and I'm like, but at the same time, if you sprinkle in all of the little flavors that we bring, because we're all still under, you know, you really, so we're all still on the same team. So it would be more beneficial if we all sprinkled in a little bit of our flavors, and like then each other's clients are all like pretty much entertained and they don't want to leave because then they get to know all of our faces.
Exactly. And then they see we're a community. I'm not just a coach. And then they might think, well, Jenna's the coach. I mean, I could never do everything that she does. Like, she posts all new content.
That's true.
But if they see all of us working together, then they'll be like, oh man, this
it looks fun. Yeah.
Like, they're all working together. They all are posting in the group. They're all having fun. They're all doing Zoom workouts together. Like, and we can even post like our boomerang that we do tonight and be like, girls night with the coaches. Wish you were here with us. You know,
yeah. Like it's just a lot of mofo and a lot of like, I want what they have. Like they are like really tight. Not,
that's what makes me want to do better. Is the
Did you mean FOMO?
I mean mofo, motherfucker. Mofo. I swear it's water in here. I promise. It's not Friday yet.
She's stupid.
One more day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can kind of move on from that. I wanted all that feedback. So maybe we can
volunteer. Who wants to go first?
Start like sprinkling in I don't know. I don't even know how to start this, you guys. Like, this is how I don't know how to do this. But anyways, we can kind of move on from there and maybe keep brainstorming on that. I know it's getting late, you guys. I'm so sorry. I could talk to you guys for literally like all night long. But I won't do that to you, Juliet. Don't worry.
Girl. It's Friday the 13th and it's a full moon tomorrow. Y'all are playing games in my life.
Oh my God. Okay, so the last thing I want to say is
it's married.
Hold on. Rachel, you raised your hand. I'm here. I see you. What did you have to say?
Oh wait, how am I raising my hand?
Again.
Put your hand down.
She's one of them kids. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
I sound like that.
I forgot. No, just kidding.
Okay, so I wanted to say another thing too. I know that it's important to always have something to invite to, right? And when we have just a big fitness community, there's not really like a theme. It's just like a community, right? There's not like, oh, we're starting day 1 of the 21-day fix on this day. You better get signed up. You know, we're not really doing that. And I feel like it's important to have a start date for people to join, I feel like. So what I encourage you guys to do, like for me right now, I am pushing so hard for people to sign up with MM100 so they can start on September 29th, which marks the last 100 days of the year. This has been a huge push for me. I am not going to create a separate group and run a 100-day separate group. I'm going to put everybody in our community and run it in there. I'm just saying, like, we are all starting this program on this day, but you're going to be added to just a community where you plug in. So I want you to feel free to be creative on that. If we all want to be on the same page, that's cool. I can communicate more maybe. If you want to be like, okay, well, I decided to run a 21-day challenge. So I decided that, you know, on October 1st, I'm going to just invite people to my October 1st 21-day challenge. And just all your clients start the 21-day fix October 1st, even though they're still just our community. You know what I mean? I want you to feel like, I want you to know there doesn't have to be a program-specific group. There doesn't have to be a start and stop date like in our group, but have it in your mind. Know what you're going to invite to. Know what you're going to really promote to your audience as far as what's coming up. Am I making sense, you guys?
Yeah, I did want to do the work. I mean, obviously start the program and finish. You know, you don't want to like dibble dabble, whatever. So I haven't looked at the calendar of like how many more days I'm gonna have left. Probably 50, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm having I want to do that too, but I'm like
I know.
Confusing my brain a little bit on that because I'm doing Morning Meltdown 100, and then I was like, well, do I?
Which I love MM100. I'm like, I surprised. I was very surprised.
That's just going to be another thing that I'm thinking about, like how to promote it, how to get people interested, but then I'm not really going to be starting it with them.
Yeah.
Program launches like literally drive me nuts because I go crazy. I'm like, I don't know how to do this. So I don't know. I'm going to ask around and see what other people are doing.
Jenna Valenzuela.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to raise my blue hand. I wanted to do, because I don't have anybody yet. So what I was thinking about doing is teaming up with Amanda, which she wishes she was here. But I was thinking about teaming up with her and doing a fall into fitness. I created like these little forms. I want to do a free go on fall into fitness because fall starts July, or not July, whatever this month is, September 23rd. It starts September 23rd. So if you wanted to do it's the 29th. So maybe we could like promote a fall into fitness and then a 29th. And to show people there is a community here. That's like a couple of days. You said don't go no more than like 5 days on the free ship stuff. You're gonna make me not want to cuss, and it's very hard. It'll make me a better person. Anyway, so that's like right in that timeline. And I just thought about it whenever you said it. It's that 5-6 day timeline, 23rd to the 29th.
That would be perfect for you to promote. Yes, do
That's
it.
what I was thinking.
Like, I feel like if you're this is my opinion on free groups, you guys. If you want to run a free group, run it by yourself. Don't run it with somebody. Don't run it with somebody. That's my word of advice. Don't do it.
Yeah, because then they're not going to know who to sign up with, and then it gets all,
it's confusing, and then they might like the other person better, and they'll be like, well, I want her as my coach. Even
I don't know. She's like, let's get you some customers, or let's get you some coaches. Like, let's get you. She's like, girl, I already got a few. Let's get you. I'm like, heck yeah.
Well, you need to run it on your own.
I do need to learn, but I need training wheels too. Like, I work all the time, and I have been trying to FaceTime this chick for days, and instead I got a motorcycle and I rode around my neighborhood, and I haven't been able to FaceTime her, and now I'm eating dinner here with you guys.
Okay, so I hear a lot
but Jenna, basically what you were saying is if you're gonna do like a countdown, or like really push a countdown, but like just make sure it works for you, and then the group is open like to post about it in there.
Exactly. And just like it's just open, and okay, but rally up your clients, like we're starting on 29th, and put your sweaty selfies on this thread, like, or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. My wheels are just.
If we keep a list of people, to like show that, hey, we have a community that like, they join for a little, can I give you a list of you, like, kick them out, they didn't sign up type thing?
Don't add anybody into our fitness community that has not signed up with something. They cannot get in for free. They cannot.
Yeah, I don't want anyone in for free. I want a teaser of the community.
That's why you run a free group.
Yeah, how do I get the community?
You snapshot all of our like videos that we do on your stories or something.
Yeah, I need training.
This is what I would do. You create a Facebook group. Create your own Facebook group. Call it Janet's Free Group, whatever you want to call it. Do a challenge in there. Do a clean eating challenge. Get people in there. And then what I would do is I would video and scroll through our community and be like, listen, guys, this is my premium community. This is what's going down. I want to invite you guys to get your, signed up with your premium challenge package. So you get all of the workouts that you need and your Shakeology, and you can join our fun community that we run. This is just a little snippet of what it's like. Boom. And then they can see it, and they're like, oh, I want to be in there. Because if they're already in there and then they're disappointed or whatever, they won't buy anything anyways. So,
oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm a stickler. I'm a stickler because I treat the community and I treat our challenge group as a privilege.
Well, yeah.
you need to invest in yourself and
I'm here for 3.
all of our amazing faces, because we are. Okay, I have kept you guys way too long tonight. I'm so sorry, but this has been really helpful. I feel like for me, I don't know if it was helpful for you, but I really do want to start doing this. And like I said, if you're happy running your own, don't feel like you have to, do anything with this. But I do want to encourage you to participate if you want, and I'll just keep communicating with you guys. Does that sound good? Yeah. Okay.
Are you busy Monday or Friday?
I don't know.
I don't know where you are. Okay. Well, I'm off Monday. I'm off Monday and I'm off Friday. I'll probably be sending a lot of questions your way or just trying to do things because I need to think of a schedule how to etch out this to be a part-time job. I was watching was it Larissa? Yeah. I was watching Larissa's stuff today about how she does it part-time with 2. I only have 1 toddler right now, but I've been there, done that, and starting over, and it's exhausting. So love my babies to death, but work and baby and trying to part-time this, I'm trying to figure it out. And you got 2 of them. So I was like, heck yeah. So I might even ask you stuff. Yeah. You and Jenna, Monday and Friday, I'm off. I might be a lot of questions.
Okay, let's do that. We'll schedule. I'm available. I'm always available.
Yeah.
This is
Rachel, wake up. I think she wanted to say something too.
Me? Oh, I was just typing in the chat, but I just wanted to say, because a lot of you were talking about program launches and what to do when there's one going on already and then another one is launching and blah, blah, blah. That's what the National Wake Up Call was about on Monday with Tanya the Machine, who I love. And so I would go back and listen to that. I mean, it was really helpful, especially if you're wanting to do the work, like specifically, but you're still running MM100, whatever. Like it was just helpful. Like, I'm not drawn to the work at this moment. I'm happy to do MM100, but like if you're kind of in between, I would go listen to that.
Thank you, Rachel, because I missed that call on Monday, so I have no idea what you even talked about. So everybody go listen to that National Wake Up Call if you're curious about the work.
I really wish you could fast forward through some of it because I was like, oh, it's just on the phone.
You can download the podcast. What is it? National
Podcast. Okay.
I think you can, the fast forward button and the speed up button.
Yeah.
Do that. I think that's a way you can listen to it too. Or just go on Beachbody 411 and fast forward the live video where you want to go. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna boomerang you. Thank you for staying late, Candace. I watched the sunset with you. It was so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna get a boomerang, you guys, and let you guys go. Thank you for being on tonight, you guys. You mean the world to me. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect. Okay, I will tag all of you. Good night. I love you, and I'll just keep you posted on everything we talked about. All right, bye, guys.